I have just had a bit of a brainwave, and it's all about my brain, funnily enough. I've just realised I'm packing at the moment to go off to Spain today because I'm travelling a lot this year and I'm loving it. But my packing process is actually like a direct reflection of my brain and the way that my brain works. And so I realised that because I do it exactly in the way that comes naturally for me, I find it really satisfying and really enjoyable. So it's one little mundane task that someone might not like, but doing it the way that I do it, that works for me, that comes naturally for me, it actually makes it really satisfying and enjoyable. So my packing process is this. Basically, I will throw things into 3 different piles. I have 3 bags, so I have a big suitcase, a little suitcase, and a handbag. So I throw things into those 3 piles. And then starting with the big suitcase first, because I am a very logical and methodical person in my brain. That's the way I do things. That's the way my brain works. I will take everything out of the bag and then I will roll everything up and place everything back into the suitcase exactly how I want it to be. And then I'll do the smaller suitcase and then I'll do the handbag and then everything else will just squeeze in somewhere after that if I've forgotten anything. So it's a very methodical process that I follow, exactly like my brain. The next thing is that in my suitcases, everything has a place. It is very orderly, it is very organized, and I know exactly where everything is so that I can make it the most efficient as possible when I need to grab something out of it. So for example, take a look. We have workout gear, top right. We have work dresses on the left over here, and then we have shoes down the front. We have tank tops rolled up inside the shoes so that I can know exactly where they are because they're a bit of a staple in my wardrobe. You get the idea. So everything is exactly where it is meant to be, nice and organized. The same way that I like to use things when I'm using my brain, or I like to do things when I'm using my brain in the best way possible. And the third thing is that everything's categorized. So you won't find things that are different categories together. That just doesn't work for me. So for example, in the blue bag, in the blue and white striped bag, sorry, this one here, that one has all of my hair and nail accessories. So everything to do with hair and nails is in there. Because of course they're both made of keratin, and of course when I do something with them, they both make me feel pretty. A little bag over here, my little Rip Curl bag, that contains all of my electrical equipment, any cords or adapters, anything like that. So things are categorized and they're all separated into the correct places, which is exactly how my brain works. So, like I said, an example of a little task that I do that when I do it the way that my brain works, it is actually really satisfying. I actually really like to pack because it's just, it's in the process and it works well and it's done and it's efficient and I can use things afterwards with ease. So I hope you can use the way that your brain works to make things efficient and enjoyable and pleasurable for you every day, because when we do, then life just gets a little bit easier. So if you found this helpful at all, I'd love you to share it with other people who you think would find it helpful too. I'd love to know how you use your brain in the best way possible, just for little mundane tasks. I find it really interesting. And thank you for joining me, and thank you for making your health personalised, because when you do what's right for you, it all comes easily, it all comes naturally, and of course when that happens we can all live happily and healthily ever after.